Okay, part two. Now we're going to actually go over two examples of graphing a line given the slope-intercept form of a linear equation. So here's our first one, y equals 7x minus 2. I'm going to highlight the important things here in our equation. First is our y-intercept. And again, this is the point on the graph when x equals 0, what's y? And in this case, it's negative 2. We also have the slope here. So this is telling us that the slope is going to be positive. So as we move right on our graph, we're going to be moving up. And since our slope is 7, really we can have that invisible 1 underneath there, invisible math, remember this? So as we go right 1 unit, we're going to be going up 7 because it's positive. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do to graph this, I wrote the steps over here for you. Easiest way to do it, for me at least, is to plot the y-intercept first, then use the slope to find a second point, and then you just connect those with a line. Okay, so to plot the y-intercept, again, we have the point 0, negative 2. Remember, with coordinates, you always have the x first, then the y. So for the 0 on the x-axis, we don't go anywhere. We just stay at the origin, but then we're dropping down 2 for the y. So there's our first point right there. Now I'm going to use the slope to find a second point. Again, our slope is 7, so that means for every 1 unit we go right, we're going to go up 7. Okay, so if we go 1 right, we're on the 1 on the x-axis. We go up 7, we're going to land right here. So we have the point 1, 5. So if we add 1 to 0, we get 1, and then we add 7 to negative 2, we get 5. Okay. Last thing I'm going to do to graph this is simply connect these 2 points with a line, hopefully a line that's a little straighter than that and actually goes through your points, but you get the gist of it. Okay, let's go over a second example, this time with negative slope. Again, I'm going to highlight the important information. Here's our y-intercept, so the point 0, and this time we have a positive 1. Over here we have the slope, but this time it's a negative slope, so that means as we go right 1 unit, we're going to go down 2 units. All right, let's plot some points here. Start with the y-intercept. It's the point 0, 1, so we stay at the origin for the x and then go up 1 for the y-intercept. For our slope, again, we're going to go right 1, so right 1 unit, and we're going to go down 2. Okay, so right 1 unit would be there, down 2 would be here. Okay, again, you could also just do some arithmetic here to find the coordinate. So we're going right 1, so we're adding 1 for our x. That's supposed to be a plus sign there. Adding 1 for the x, but we're subtracting 2 for the y. And that gives us the point 1, negative 1, right here. Last thing I'm going to do is connect those 2 points with a line. All right, guys, I hope those examples help. Let me know if you still have any questions.